athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, PA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the three. There's Young with the three. The shot no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. On the wing, Levine. And he drives in. And Levine throw it down.
Easy to see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
Now here's Young. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Ball with it. Pass to Levine. Lets it go from deep. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Stolen by Young. It's 2-on-1. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Man, you love how Collins has developed his game offensively. More moves inside, more range, and more confidence.
Now here's Ball. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Pass to Levine. 6 to shoot. Ooh, Levine with another miss. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Down low, Young. It's rebounded by Levine.
They say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
And Zach Levine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
The bench was ready to erupt. Instead, look at them. They're hiding their faces in their top.
Ball passes to Williams. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. You know, while Levine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late-game shots. And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Now here's Ball. Outside Levine. The three is up. That shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Capella, the pass to Collins. Driving in. The shot won't fall. Nice D from Levine. And it's Ball off the drive. Can't get it to fall. The Hawks leading. Here's Herder. Three-pointer off the mark.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open three like that.
That ties it up. Williams has got 5 points.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And that one's good. Young.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Now here's Levine. Inside. The kick out to Williams. Here's DeRozan. That one a little long.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Here's Herder. Another three for Atlanta.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Pass to Levine. Three-pointer. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. He's got 5.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Herder with it. Here's Collins. Williams defending. Here's Herder. And it's Chicago with a board. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. DeRozan against Hunter. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And the layup falls. Collins has gotten his second bucket of the game.
The contact wasn't going to hold Collins down. He explodes into it and finds the shot.
And Levine, here we go. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Hawks ahead. They're up by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. All right, so who's coming over the board? Come on, get down.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Hawks.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assist.
Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the point guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. Clock at 4. And again, it's Atlanta.
The mid-range can be tricky for Young, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
Levine passes to Ball. Back to Levine. Stolen by Young. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooters.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Outside for Levine. DeRozan for 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. DeRozan's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Zach Levine, the UCLA product, I mean, he has continued to improve over time. He's now a bona fide star.
Young, the pass to Collins. Clock at 6. Back to Young. Let's go with a 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Chris, you think back to the injuries Levine has had to overcome. It's amazing where he is now.
I mean, he showed mental fortitude. He's still an elite athlete, but the sky's the limit for him.
Now here's Ball. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Levine. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. Ball against Young. Pass to Collins. Ball with a steal. Levine with it. Now Herder defending. From the high post. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. This really hurt me.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Now here's Herder. Back to Young. Jacks up a 3. Oh, he drains it. His 6th making 9 tries so far.
He's doing some good work from long range. I mean, he had 2 threes in the first quarter, and now he's got 1 in the second.
Ball passes to Williams. Now here's Levine from behind the arc. Pure from 3-point range.
3.
Levine's got 8.
He's so tough to cover because of his athleticism and shooting skills. What an answer from Levine.
Collins with a screen on Ball. Throws it up high. And Chris, during your career, you were one of the game's best on the boards. Talk about traits needed to rebound at a high level.
I mean, first thing people talk about is size, but look at Russell Westbrook. I mean, he has the instincts, the toughness, the want to. Now, any great rebounder, you have to share those traits. And the chemistry. I mean, Levine has with these guys, isn't it evident? Tremendous at finishing off these alley-oops.
To the middle. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense has created some great opportunities.
Now here's Ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come.
1:04 left to play in the first half of basketball. Back to Herder. Pass to Young. Screen by Capella. The Hawks need to get one up here. And it's Capella with the jam.
Exceptional at slashing after setting the screen. Capella's so difficult to guard in these sets.
Ball against Young. And here's Levine. This one for three. He's off on that one.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
And he's going for the oop here. And it's Capella with the jam.
The main strength of Capella's offensive game, I mean, he uses his athleticism to power home these alley-oops.
And here's Ball outside Levine. Inside. Vucevic, the pass to Levine, and stolen by Herder. Young from long range, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Atlanta with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Well, now a minute to check in with
Trey, you've made it look easy.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And that's somewhat of a surprise, I mean, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
On the court for the Bulls, Tristan Thompson is out there with Green. Then there's Tony Brown. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's White in at the two-guard spot. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. And it's Wright missing. Chicago trailing here.
There's so many different paths to this. DeLon Wright has a unique story. I mean, he started in junior college in San Francisco, eventually playing a full 4 years in college.
To the left wing. Outside Gallinari. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Hey, give Wright credit. He's had to work hard to get to the league, Chris.
Yeah, B.A. Well, Wright's an example of never giving up. I mean, the oldest draft pick in the 2015 first-round draft at 23 years old. I tell you what, Wright's carved out the spot in this league, earned himself a second contract in summer 2022.
Wright drives it. Pass to Luwawu Cabarrot. He buries it from three.
And DeLon, I mean, he does a little bit of everything, including finding his opportunities.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Caruso. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Bogdanovich against White. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep. Thompson pulls it in.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving them.
Caruso misses the layup. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Pass to Wright. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Picked up by Okongwu. Wing shot on the way. Caruso grabs the board.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their fourth miss in 5 attempts.
Here he goes. Great D that time from Gallinari. The Hawks have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Thompson outside. Back to Green. The kick out to White. Here's the three. Here's Caruso. Thompson, a screen on Wright. To the paint. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Love how fast Thompson rolls after the screen. Solid at getting room to shoot in these sets.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Bogdanovich passes to Gallinari. Doesn't go that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
This is what Thompson wants every time. He wants to get near the rim and try to throw it down.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Yeah, and when you look at Troy Brown Jr., his athleticism and finishing ability jumps out. I mean, he gets off the floor with curve.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers. Give them a hand pass, your ATL Hawks dancers dance team.
1:11 left to play in the third quarter here. Collins passes to Young. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Well, nice to see Capella find the open teammate as he continues to develop his ability to create for others.
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Levine for 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 6th assist of the night. Young against Ball. Outside Herter. Takes it inside. Kicks it out to Collins. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Levine. Ooh, excellent D there from Young. Collins against Ball. Outside Herter. Over Williams. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Hawks ahead. They're up by 6. And time to step away quickly, but we'll...
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Herter, the 1 and the 2. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Hawks 5. Left side, Herter. Collins with a screen on Levine. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
He does all the little things. He does the big things. He's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
And that's a foul called on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now Ball. Pass to Levine. 4-3.
Down in the score, you can see they're pressing a little, particularly from range.
Outside Young. And a miss there on the triple. Tipped. Chicago's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Levine. Pass to DeRozan. Over Hunter. And it's DeRozan missing. The Hawks leading. Left side Young. Sinks the 15-footer. Young's got 20 points.
Trust Young to put the offense on his back. He loves showing up and doing big numbers for his team.
Oh, there's the alley. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Now here's Herter to the inside. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Ball. And stolen by Herter. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound, Capella. From the arc. That one doesn't drop.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
DeRozan right side. Atlanta with a rebound. And here's Hunter for three. Down low. And Collins with the slam.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Outside Levine. Oh, they need this. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Young with it. Outside Herter for three. And it's Chicago with a board. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 now.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Levine. And stolen by Herter. Hunter with the ball. Picked up by DeRozan. And here's Herter. There's Young with the three. Sends it home from three-point land. Young's got 23. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
And the officials signaled a backcourt violation. Not careful there. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Now here's Herter. He's covered by Levine. Pass to Young. Six on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Not a lot of time left for the Bulls in this one.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Hawks.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Trae Young.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
Fires the three. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. DeRozan for three. Capella with a rebound. Herter up top. He's covered by Levine. Atlanta again missing. Crosses over. And the dunk by Levine.
Cutting to the rim with ease. I mean, Levine's quick first step and explosiveness, so hard to contain.
Here's Young. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little...
Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight. Brett, what do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if you're going to play that fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
So here's Miami's starting group. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the small forward. Now here's Butler. Going inside, and it's Butler with the jam.
Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some airtime.
Young with the ball. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with the steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now, here's Hunter. Here's Collins. And Adebayo sends it back.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
Young, good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Adebayo following the basket by Trae Young. Shot clock at 5. The Heat need to get a shot off. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Herter, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, getting to the right spot so important in the offense, and Herter positioned himself well in the fast break.
Lowry against Young to stop the run, and it's Robinson that time on the assist by Lowry. Here's Young. Pass to Capella. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Young pass to Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
And some of the dunks that Collins can pull off are just awesome.
Lowry against Young. And the pass to Robinson. There's the drive. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Tucker. Rebound, Atlanta.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
The Hawks leading by 5. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Young from the arc.
Yeah, and he plays a lot bigger than that 6-foot frame would suggest. Lowry is just a bundle of energy out there.
The kick outside to Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Butler's got 5 now.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Butler. Outside Lowry. Kicks it to Tucker. They set the pick. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and the guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
Here's Herter. In the corner, it's Hunter. Here's Herter. To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by Adebayo. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And again, Miami with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Young pass to Herter. Back to Young. Puts up a 3. Drains the 3-pointer. 9 points in the game so far. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 2. Pass to Tucker. Back to Butler. Here he goes.
Yeah, Jimmy determined.
Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is
angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancer. And your Atlanta Hawks dancer.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going.
Duncan Robinson.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And the wings, Herder and Hunter. And it's Young in at the one spot. Atlanta with the ball, following the score by Miami. Here's Young. Collins trying to break free. Young's shot is good. 14 points for Trae Young.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herder finds an open teammate.
And you have to love how eager Kevin Herder is to make an impact for his team.
Well, the roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position. So he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
Unreal to think Duncan Robinson went undrafted. A key part to this team's offense.
Well, there's credit to Duncan Robinson and him continuing to believe in his ability, which is otherworldly in shooting the basketball off the move. It's another to find systems that allow him to do that. So Duncan has made his way, and there are teams that have found a way to use him correctly to accentuate his otherworldly shooting ability. And Herder's going to make you pay if you give him that much room.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Robinson kicks to Lowry. And stolen by Hunter. Passes to Collins. Here's Herder. He's got 5. Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Man, so impressive. Collins way up for that one.
Now here is Lowry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. With the drive, here's Robinson. Adebayo finds Robinson. Clock is at 3. Back to Adebayo. He can't get that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. In the corner, it's Hunter. Young for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And Young not a stranger to nights like this where he's putting up big numbers.
Pass to Butler. Off the run. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Young outside. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's Robinson. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks leading by 5. The Hawks working the ball around. Sweet move. And Adebayo sends it back. Right wing from the arc. Tucker can't get it to go.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's Herder. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Butler goes in. 1:03 left to play in the first half. Lets the 3 fly. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Tucker.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Young inside. Now recovering. Hunter, no one around him. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Now here is Lowry. No points in the game yet for him. Tucker. The layup missed. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 5-point game. Robinson on the wing. Back to Butler. And an intentional foul right there. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Hear about it much, but players who've had 5 or 6 seasons in the league, you wonder where their motivation comes from. Remember, Jimmy, the last pick in the first round in that 2011 draft. Maybe that edge is still there.
Young for 3, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back.
26.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunity.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Victor Oladipo. He's out there with Tyler Hero, and it's Martin in at the 4.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
The Heat trail by 5. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Oladipo with the bounce pass. Outside, Martin. Just 2 to shoot. The rebound by Luwawu. Atlanta leading by 5. Steps back. And here's Bogdanovich. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Can't hit from in close.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Good save it. Guarded by Wright. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Intelligent play there by Hero. Upsets the defense and then hands it off for the assist.
There's the pass to Luwawu. Back to Wright. And he could not get that one to... And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping.
After the review, the challenge is successful.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
And so Wright nails both of them. Miami with the ball, trailing by 5. Now Oladipo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Into the lane and finished off by Oladipo.
That ability to attack off the bounce, one of the real strengths of Oladipo's game.
Here's Wright. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The officials are all over that one.
Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's a 5-point game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Atlanta leading by 5. Wright with it. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Wright. Outside Bogdanovich. Gallinari is screen. And Bogdanovich hits from deep. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 8 now for Atlanta. 1:49 left in the 3rd. Good ball movement here by Miami. Now, Hero, not a lot of room.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. On the money with the shot from the left block. Bogdanovich has got 5 points in the quarter.
Now Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, it looked like he was hungry to get 2.
Down low. Back to Hero. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. The shot misses, and it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Right outside for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Oladipo. Now Hero inside and finished off by Martin.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And here's Bogdanovich. There's 14 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Lets it go with the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
Well, the range for Bogdanovich continues to expand. He's showing real confidence taking the long bombs.
There's Hero with the 3. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Butler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
The pump fake can still be used. This just in. And Butler with a great up fake to keep the defense off balance.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Lowry against Young. Capella kicks to Young. The 3. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Outside Butler. Jacks up a three. No good that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. It's stolen by Adebayo. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Capella with a screen on Lowry. Young from outside. Another three for Atlanta.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Lowry drives in. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Lobbed up there for Collins. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession.
For Miami.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Most coaches would settle for the opposition taking mid-range jump shots, but tonight they're on fire from that.
Lowry against Young. Lowry drives in. Here's Adebayo. Picked off in midair. Young for three. Another three for Atlanta.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Butler. Out of hand on it.
Great defense. Stingy was Hunter on that play, and a great reaction. That's firing his team up.
To the left side wing. Stolen by Tucker. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Butler finds Lowry. The kick outside to Butler. A three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks leading by 15. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now Young from deep. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lowry dishes to Tucker. Here's Butler. Plays it up and banks it in. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
Young outside. Fires the three. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Butler. And Capella sends it back.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the final quarter. Young way outside. The Hawks again can't hit. Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Hawks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Trae Young.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Stolen away. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Collins kicks to Young. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far.
after year, he continues to improve, Allie. And so off the tip, it's Boston. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. At the 2 and the 3, Brown and Tatum. Al Horford out there with Robert Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Collins against Horford from the low block. And there it is for him. And 2 conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Oh, a really deep 3 that time.
Known for his long-range shooting, when Young gets some wiggle room, he fires with confidence.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And Brown with the stuff.
Boy, you get a real glimpse of the explosiveness of Jaylen Brown. What a big-time finish.
Young with it. Collins outside. Doesn't go for him. And Boston going the other way now. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward Jaylen Brown who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
Young from long range. Boston with a rebound. Tatum with it. Now Herter defending. Pass to Brown. Shot on the wing. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Brown's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Collins with a screen on Smart. And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Capella with a rebound.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Brown passes to Tatum. Pure from 3-point range.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Jason Tatum has proven to be a knockdown 3-point shooter. Huge asset for his team. Boy, it is really hard not to root for Jaylen Brown. This guy is so incredibly smart. He's a champion for social justice. Not a stretch to imagine him as the head of the Players Union someday, guys. And honestly, even beyond that, this guy has got tremendous leadership.
Inside, here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
But Jaylen Brown getting better and better in pick-and-roll situations. There's a real willingness to give up the basketball.
Outside Young from downtown. Knocks down the long J. Young's got 6 points. And, of course, Brown has talked about his love for the strategy in chess. That's what negotiating a CBA is like.
That's right. Takes a cool head, takes some patience. Every move has to be completely thought through, and you do not want to make a mistake because it can unravel your position.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. The Celtics have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Pass to Horford. Fires for 3. Now Williams. Outside Tatum. The 3-pointer off the mark. The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. Collins with a screen on Smart. Young from long range. Young missing again. Boston's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Brown with it. Hunter covering. Oh, nice shot by Brown.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Young. 6 points for him. And Collins with the slam.
You want to take away the shooting of Young, but in the pick and roll, Trey can dish it effectively.
20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Brown. Hunter with the rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Young from long range, and the three-pointer goes. Young's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Watch how Young outsmarts the defense, going for the pull-up jumper when they're unprepared.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Celtics out in front. They're up by 1. Don't go away.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers. All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Outside, Brown. Atlanta with a rebound.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Tatum can't hit. Atlanta's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Brown against Young. Pass to Herder. And the call will be against Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum.
That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside Herder. Offline with a 3. Boston trailing. Stolen by Capella. Herder with it. Capella, screen on Brown. Now here's Herder. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Young from long range, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Smart finds Brown. Over Herder. Back to Smart. Pass to Williams. Out to the wing. Tatum with it. And it's Young picking him up. Boston again missing.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
The 3. Here's Collins. Now Capella. Back to Collins. Outside Young. Collins a screen. The Hawks need to get one up here. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
This is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock. And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned out a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
Count it. Brown's got 12.
Well, you like seeing Jaylen Brown score the ball. This guy playing very well within the context of the offense.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Young on the attack. No good on the shot. Horford with some nice D. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Stolen by Capella. Here's Collins. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
And so far, Collins has been a pleasant surprise. A mobile, quick-thinking big man with enticing potential.
You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 20-10 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
Smart for 3. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Young. There's the drive. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 17.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
And here's Brown for 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Herder on the wing. We've got 1:23 left in the first half of this game. Young can't hit.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
And here's Brown for 3. Capella with a rebound.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
And here's Young. He's got 17. Collins with a screen on Smart. And he lobs it up top. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Man, you love how Collins has developed his game offensively. More moves inside, more range, and more confidence.
Pass to Brown. Puts one up from 19. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Outside Young. Capella screen on Smart. Young way outside. The rebound, Celtics. Smart finds Brown. Left side Williams. Tatum from long range. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got rebound number 7 tonight. Now Young. 2 on the clock. And it's good on the layup. Young's got 10 points in the quarter.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
A big time. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. Robert Williams out there with Al Horford. And it's Tatum in at the small forward position. Got a line change here for Boston. Tice a screen on right. Tice outside. He takes it in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, just so consistent, right, with his effort, with his toughness. Tice is a guy who's constantly being physical. And even if he's outsized, guys, the fight is there.
And Doris, even though he is so reliable, Tice's contributions often seem overlooked.
Yeah, I think part of that is this is not a flashy player. His box score isn't going to be stacked. But when you look at the screens he sets, the rebound, the position on defense, they're usually a grittier team when he's between the lines.
Here's Bogdanovich. And there's the lob. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Here's Pritchard. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand. And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Takes a step back. Right outside. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Shot clock at 6. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Here's Pritchard. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Williams from long range hits the trifecta.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Outside Bogdanovich. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Boston's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Tice with the ball. Picked up by Gallinari. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
It's deflected.
Always engaged on the defensive end. Daniel Tice with the excellent rejection.
Bogdanovich with it. Launches a three. Tice grabs the miss. The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. White, the pass to Williams. Tice, right side. Up top, White. Defended by Bogdanovich. And finished off by Tice.
Daniel Tice up high to finish that shot. Nicely done.
Now here's Wright. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Clock at 6. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And here's Smart. And that's a foul called on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul.
Team third.
Outside, Brown. Pulls up at the elbow. No good. A bit long that time. Atlanta's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
Here's Williams. Kicks it out to Smart. And now we've got an intentional foul.
And that's his first personal foul. Team 4.
That one misses.
Marcus Smart is one of those guys you want in the trenches. He brings great effort on the defensive end every night, and he's a willing shooter at the most critical moments.
Atlanta's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Young against Smart. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Here's Williams. Tatum from long range. Knocks it down from distance. Tatum's gotten his third basket of the night.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Young. He can't get it to go. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here's Brown. Here's Williams. There's Tatum with the three. And again, Boston with the triple.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now Young. From deep. Buries it from 3. Young's got 22 points.
Trust Young to put the offense on his back. He loves showing up and doing big numbers for his team.
Outside, Brown. Smart outside. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. But it's off target. target. And we've reached the end of the third. The Hawks on top, up 6. And we'll return shortly.
All right, let's just come to the board. Come on, get loud.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Jason Tatum. That's his third.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. And it's Young in at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5. Knocked away and stolen by Williams.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the rock.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Outside, Brown tries to break his ice.
The defense has given them plenty of trouble here in the second half. They may need to run some new plays.
Young can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Tatum passes to Brown. Back to Tatum. There's the 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his three-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
Pass to Horford. Back to Brown. To tie it up. And the Celtics another 3.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident, stroking it from deep.
Now here's Herder. Back to Young. Horford against Collins. On the take. And Collins with the slam.
An explosive leaper who plays with good energy. Collins can make some real athletic finishes.
Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
You can tell Jaylen Brown embraces these kinds of moments. Big-time bucket.
Here's Young. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Herder with it. Right wing. 6 to shoot. The 3 ball.
There is a level of tenacity Marcus Smart plays with on the defensive end. It's a nightmare trying to get shots off against this guy.
Williams passes to Tatum. And he drives in. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, Jason Tatum in a big moment. He is unafraid.
Outside Young. Pass to Capella. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart touched it last.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Lets the 3 fly.
Well, to me, that's the wingspan of Jaylen Brown bothering shooters. This guy gets right in their space and throws them off balance.
And so he draws the foul. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Nate McMillan as he talked with the team. He got his squad fired up, saying, quote, "Now it's our time." If we want to take over this game, here is the moment. His guys look ready to deliver. We'll see.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And Collins with the slam.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Smart passes to Tatum. Driving in. And finished off by Tatum.
Well, just the power and authority sends a powerful message to the defense. Go to work, Jason Tatum.
Young against Smart. Now here's Young. From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Young's got 25 points in the game. Smart against Young. Outside Tatum. Back to Smart. Pass to Brown. He takes it in. Capella with a block. Young with it. Guarded now by Smart. And here's Herter. 54 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And the Hawks call time here. They're down by 1. 50 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And so it's Atlanta with it. Just 5 on the clock. And he lobs it up top. Money.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
Horford outside. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Young against Smart. Young attacking. It falls!
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
And here's Brown. Pass to Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Oh, off target. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks. Pulling it out for the W. What a performance they had here.
Thursday nights. And tonight's video look at perhaps the future of the NBA. But it takes time, we all know, to build.
Kevin, you got to start somewhere. And a lot of these players still with their whole careers ahead of them. A lot of time to grow.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And the wings, Herter and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. Clock at 6. From deep. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
Chicago ball.
Here's Ball. Passes it to Levine. Lets it go from deep. It's good from long range.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his 4th year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
And the basket is good.
Efficient in the painted area. Collins has a purpose behind his actions.
Ball, the pass to Levine. From outside, off the mark. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Young looking around. The pass to Hunter. Three-pointer. That one's not going to go. And the Bulls going the other way now. Outside DeRozan. A 3-ball. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Nice read on that play by DeRozan. Came off the pick and took what the defense gave him.
Young for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot 3. Lonzo Ball picks one up, and he's got his first free throw of the game.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself. Boy, there's a certain beauty to that high-arching jumper. Levine showing us the range.
A little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Young way outside, and they come right back with their own 3-pointers.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And he comes up with the deuce. DeRozan's got 5 points so far.
Lonzo Ball running pick and roll just looks right. There's a flow to it.
Young dishes to Capella. Collins kicks to Young. To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
This is the power Capella plays with. He doesn't mess around this close to the rim.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Ball with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
Ball against Young. To the left wing. Lob pass to Capella. Young is double. Here's Herter. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, that is a good-looking shot. As a defender, you have to stay connected to Herter.
Now, here's ball. Levine wide open. Off target from three-point range. Here's Herter. Guarded by Levine. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, this is what they want from Herter. Be assertive and make plays.
The Hawks shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line of the game.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Chicago trailing here. Levine passes the ball. Back to Levine. Young with the steal. From deep three-point range, and that one released in time, but no good. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Hawks lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Just they've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
They just look hungrier out there. They don't mind taking the pounding.
In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. DeRozan out there with Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Young outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Young's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks. Now here's Ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Levine. Fires from deep. Atlanta with the rebound.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
Young drives in. Pass to Herter. Shoots the 3. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young.
3.
Young's got 4 assists now tonight.
Kevin Herter, a terrific catch-and-shoot player, both from a stationary position and coming off screens.
DeRozan surveying the D. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. It's deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
You know, he started off shooting it pretty well, but here in the second, he has started to falter.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
To stop the run. Rebounded by Capella.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Young, no good. Bulls trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside DeRozan. Driving to the basket. No good on that one.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result. What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle.
Back to Herter. Now Young. 9 points in the game so far. Had the space there, but it's offline.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Lobs it up for Levine. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That is his first foul of the game. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And given how level-headed Hunter is, he's a good guy to have on the floor when you need a clutch bucket. He's made more than in a few big shots in his life.
You know, it's crazy. He actually likes the pressure of those big moments. That's not true for every player.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
And from beyond the arc, he puts a stop to that 12-0 run by Atlanta.
1:31 left in the second quarter. Young passes to Herter. There's a screen by Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
There's 1:17 left now here in the second. Ball against Young. Outside Levine. There's the triple. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Young. He's got 12. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. DeRozan for 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And Trae Young gets the 3. Young's got 9 points in the quarter.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his 3rd of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
Outside Levine. Back to Ball. Williams against Collins. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Levine. Not enough on that one as it misses.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Collins, a screen on Ball. And finished off by Collins.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins. A high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He delivered 9 points. Okay, David, much appreciated. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
On the court for Atlanta, they've got Okongwu. Jawan Wright is out there with Bogdanovich. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Luwawu in at the 3 spot. Here's Wright from downtown. Another 3 for Atlanta. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these men chase their dream.
And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Bogdanovich goes in. And Wright kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. Back to Wright. 6 to shoot. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Bulls. Down by 12. Outside White. Launches it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Atlanta ball.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
For the
and
Bulls.
with Kobe White, you hate to see him snap. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
The Hawks leading by 12. Wright looking around. Green with the block. And he recovers it. Out to Gallinari. Takes the 3. Thompson with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Bogdanovich against White. Feeds to Thompson. Outside, Green. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And Greg with Kobe White. He's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on him.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
Atlanta's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Right with it. Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovich. Second shot opportunity. The kick out to Wright. Drops one in from the wing. Wright's got his second bucket of the night. Bulls trail by 12. Here's Caruso. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Brown. And here's White. Here's the three. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Kobe White making it rain from distance. Woo-wee.
1:51 left here in the third quarter. White outside. Launches a three. It's all in by the Bulls. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside, Ball. Back to Levine. It's rebounded by Herter. The Hawks leading by 9. To the paint. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And DeRozan throws it down.
DeMar DeRozan, so athletic, rising up to slam it home. Great finish.
Young against Ball. Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with one or two hands.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. And the jam by Levine.
This is why Levine's a fan favorite. Plays with an exciting, flashy style.
Now, here is Young. He's got 15. Down low, Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Young against Ball. Left side Levine. Stolen. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young with the ball. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Herter. The pass to Capella. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. And finished off by Collins.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
It'll count. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're feeling very confident shooting the...
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So for Chicago right now, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with DeRozan, and it's Vucevic in at the center. For three, Levine. Atlanta with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Hunter against DeRozan. Pass to Young. Lob pass to Capella.
So many of the points Capella scores are out of the pick and roll.
Bulls trail by 16. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
DeRozan a screen on Young. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Young. Outside Collins. Lock at 6. Nice move. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Outside Levine. Looking to end the run.
Love it, love it. This is what we've come to expect from Zach Levine. Poetry in air.
Ball against Young. Lobbed up there for Collins.
Completely on his game. Hasn't missed a shot all night. A big part of why this team is winning.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Buries it from three-point range. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
Picking up from where he left off, I lost count of how many threes he hit in the first half. Now nails this one.
And here's Young. From deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
You knew this was coming. Trae Young hitting back with the 3 ball. Give me back that momentum.
Levine sets the screen for DeRozan. He's looking for Levine and finds him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Young with the ball. To the middle. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside? Wow. Young's got 24.
The first thing that jumps out about Trae Young, the limitless range.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Levine for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Hawks.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Trae Young.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash over. And you got to like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Pass to Herter, back to Young. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Bulls. It's a 13-point game. To the paint. Here's Levine. Out to DeRozan. Fires for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
The aggressive mindset of DeRozan. Catches and shoots without hesitation.
Now, here is Young. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily.
marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Butler. Fires the 3. Tucker. Atlanta with the rebound.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And that one's good. Young.
Well, the teammates and the coaching staff know that he's going to take those kind of shots as Trey takes a quick one.
Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Takes a 3. He can't hit that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And stolen by Adebayo with the drive. Capella with a rebound. The ball's knocked loose. Butler with a steal. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, Jimmy Butler's playing the smart game right here. Patient and disciplined. That's a nice mid-range jumper.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Young on the attack. Adebayo with the rejection.
And pay him with the emphatic block.
Pass to Herder. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. For Miami, they've gone 2 for 5 to start today's game. Lowry outside. There's the triple. Here's Tucker. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. And Butler in his career, Graham, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had. Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Lowry for 3. Robinson, the putback, controls the rebound and the putback.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
Young against Lowry, and he lobs it up to the rim, and then it's Collins with the dunk.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
The Heat with the lead. And here's Lowry. Butler finds Lowry. Back to Butler. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the first. Lowry against Young. It's not going to go for him.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Lowry against Hunter. For 3, Robinson hits the 3-pointer.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Young. From deep 3-point range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
If you hit a 3 on Young, you can expect him to come right back at you.
Pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Robinson on the wing. Up top, Lowry. Guarded by Young. Here's Adebayo. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Capella, screen on Lowry. Young, the pass to Capella. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. And stolen by Adebayo. Adebayo.
You can stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure two there.
Back to Tucker. Young against Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Driving to the basket. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. For 3, Robinson. Tucker. The putback is no good. Outside Herter. From deep. No good that time. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Heat out in front, leading by 1.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at point guard. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Young against Lowry. That one falls.
Trae Young.
Young's got 8.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Lowry against Young. Outside Robinson. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. There's Young with the 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. Guy is a talent. Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Herter. Collins outside. Takes it inside. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
And with Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
Butler can't get it to go. The Hawks trailing. Hunter finds Young. 3-pointer. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Robinson passes to Butler. Drives to the hoop. And it's Butler with the jam.
Quick and athletic, Butler able to beat his opponents right to the 10. Outside Young. Fires for 3. And count it. Now 4 for 9. First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Robinson on the wing. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Adebayo. Now Lowry, guarded by Young. Lowry into the lane, sparing his 2nd of 3 attempts. Brad, you could light it up from 3-point range. You ever think about how well suited you would be to the modern game? There are nights, BA. There are long nights where I can't sleep dreaming about playing in some of these systems. And it's Capella with the jam. Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you. Pass to Butler. Shot is up. Butler on the wing. And Adebayo slams it in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Outside Herter. Back to Young. And here's Herter. And here's Young. He's guarded by Lowry. Adebayo against Young. Capella can't get it to go.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, you like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
That's his first.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Heat?
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
Capella inside. Fouled by Adebayo. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Young against Oladipo. Outside Young. Three-pointer. Oladipo with a block.
Good timing from Victor there as he swipes that one away.
24 seconds left in the first half of basketball. There's 14 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Strus. Clock at 6. Hero with it. Now Herter defending. Now here's Hero.
Good contest as Herter's size really helping that time.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. They've got DeLon Wright. Onyeka Okongwu is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the 3. To the inside. Here's Martin. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Heat lead by 10.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside Bogdanovic. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the triple.
Bogdanovic has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful 3-ball there. And you love Bogdanovic and just the versatility he brings, BA.
Pass to Hero. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And as for Bogdanovic's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovic certainly can. He can shoot it, he can put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Drains the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Now Oladipo. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And there's Hero on the assist by Oladipo.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
Pass to Gallinari. Back to Wright. And he's going for the oop here. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Now here's Hero. There's the drive. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Atlanta ball.
Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Hero against Bogdanovic. Banked it in off the glass. Bogdanovic has got 5 now.
Now Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, looked like he was hungry to get two.
Pass to Hero, takes a three, and so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Here's Wright. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Bogdanovich. And the layup is good off the glass. And now just a 5-point Heat lead.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Hero finds Oladipo. Back to Hero. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. The rebound by the Hawks. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
And here's Wright from the arc. The shot no good, and the Heat going the other way now. They've led by as much as 10.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
We've got 1:13 left in the third. Here's Hero. Hero on the wing. There's a screen. Five on the clock. Nice move. Rips it home off a terrific move.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Pass to Herter. The three. Shoots. And Hero grabs the board.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. There's 14 seconds left in the third. Hero outside. From deep. Oladipo outside. There's the three. That shot off the mark. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Heat leading by 5.
Fans, welcome. Your Miami.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Heading the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Tucker with the ball. There's the triple. He buries it from 3. And the Heat lead by 6.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry, making the right choice there.
Capella, screen on Lowry. Young, the pass to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And what timing, Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
Outside Tucker. Lowry against Young. Lowry right side. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Atlanta's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Steps back. Outside Young. Jacks up a three to the middle. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Lowry against Young. Outside Tucker. Pass to Lowry. Here's Robinson. Now here's Tucker. Collins defending. And Collins with the big block. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
And it's Capella with the jam.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Young against Lowry. Outside Tucker. Back to Lowry. Into the lane. Shoots over Young. And that one's long. The Hawks have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. To take the lead. And it's good on the lay-in.
Every player his size has a lot of creativity to the game, especially scoring. Trey is a flat-out scorer.
Outside Tucker. Lowry with it. Outside Robinson. Adebayo sets a screen, and it's Robinson penetrating to stop the drought, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Fires the three. Rebound by the Heat. Butler with the ball. And it's Hunter picking him up. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First team foul.
There's a minute 26 left in the final quarter. Pass to Tucker. The three is up. For three, Robinson. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Up top, Young. He's guarded by Lowry. Yep, that one goes. Young's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
And here's Lowry. Pass to Robinson from behind the arc. Hunter with the rebound. Deflects the pass. There's Young with the three. And knocks down the three.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
29 seconds left to play in the fourth. And here's Lowry from the arc. And it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings it within one. 19 seconds left in the fourth.
8-second violation. Heat ball.
.16 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside Robinson. Lowry left side. Now here's Butler. Back to Tucker. He got it up in time. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
For coming out.
And I love it, David. I got to tell you, got to give them a lot of credit. Thank you for that report.
Here we go.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the five, controlling the pace. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Now, Tatum, after the missed three from Trae Young. Brown outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Capella with it, now guarded by Tatum. Hunter, no one around him, makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
For these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Now, here is Young. This one for 3. Al Horford with the rebound. Boston's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And again, Boston with the triple.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces with his pass.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Sinks the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
And here's Young following Jaylen Brown's 3. For 3. Collins kicks to Young. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Brown. Boston's got a perfect 4-4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Tatum no good.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Now, here is Young. Lets it go from deep, and he's good on the 3-ball. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go.
So smooth shooting the rock. Young trusts his shot from any distance.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
But as he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here is Young. He has 6. Another 3 for Atlanta.
As a leader, you've got to know when your team needs a response. Young gets that, and great 3 to answer right back.
Here's Brown, and here's Tatum for 3. Tatum with another miss. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Hunter kicks to Young. Hunter on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Hunter's got a couple of 3s now in the first for the Hawks. Now here's Brown driving the lane. Here's Williams. Here's Tatum. Tatum with another miss. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And Young, here we go. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Brown. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Smart against Young. Beyond the arc. They get the rebound. Capella. Second chance shot. No good on the layup. The Celtics have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Boston, no good that time either. Hawks shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. Young against Smart. Bobbed up there for Collins. Outside Tatum. And contact on the shot. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle.
The previous play is under
a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
To make the right call.
Timeout.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands. It was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
You love the heart that Jason Tatum brings to every game. He's a player who isn't afraid to dig deep and he put the team on his back. It's like the higher the stakes, the harder he plays.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's the Celtics up 2.
All right, look who's coming out onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are...
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Celtics?
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passion in the first half has been outstanding.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And the wings, Herder and Hunter. And it's Young in at the point. Austin's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
This is it to Capella. Here's Herder. He's covered by Brown. Launches a 3. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut back down to 2 points on the basket from Herder.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
That shot wide open. Tatum's got 17 now.
What a game this kid is. Tatum wants to deliver the payback blow. Now that's leadership.
And a deep 3 from Young. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Tatum. Shoots the 3. Rebound Atlanta. Collins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lob pass to Capella. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. In the corner, Smart with it. Smart on the wing. Williams a screen. And here's Brown outside. Tries again. Shakes him. Brown chips it in.
You can't teach that. Brown just showing off his incredible dunking ability.
Young taking his time here. Pass to Herder. He dishes it to Collins. Back to Herder. It's stolen by Brown. Tatum on the wing. Williams a screen on Hunter. The kick out to Brown. Driving. Oh!
Brown has the ball in his hands. He's so dangerous in the two-man game.
Young outside. Outside Collins. And they get it. Capella trying to free himself up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
The pass to Tatum. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. And here's Young from the arc. Good on the triple. Young's got 12 in the game.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Here's Brown. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum's teammates love the hustle. They appreciate him going hard on the offensive glass and getting it done.
Young from outside. The offensive rebound. Capella. Pass to Hunter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen. They've got to communicate much better out there.
There's 1:26 left in the first half of the game. Hunter against Tatum. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Tatum.
He gets hit on the drive. Excellent body control. Tatum's a well-coordinated athlete.
Young against Smart. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. And it's sent back by Horford.
Oh, he's a solid shot blocker. Those things to his timing and great anticipation. It's not easy scoring on Horford.
Celtics leading by 8. Now Smart. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Tatum. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
He thought he could snake over the top on that one, but that play more often than not gets called.
Young passes to Collins. And stolen by Horford. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Veteran instincts there. Horford does a great job of sniffing out when they go after steal.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Collins. Back to Young. The Hawks again can't hit. Brown inside the line, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And that does it for the first half of play. Celtics. Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
The Hawks, 23.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
We've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Boston. Williams is out there with Daniel Tice. Then there's Derek White. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Pritchard in at the point. And stolen by Wright. And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. And he finishes the break with the lay-in. Okongwu's now got the first basket of the second half here for the Hawks. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Wright. Drives to the hoop. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Bogdanovich against White. Takes the three. That shot, no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Tice passes to Pritchard. And Tice throws it down.
Quicker off the floor than people think. I mean, Tice is a good finisher. Right at the rim.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Passes it to Llewellyn. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Okongwu dishes to Wright. Shot clock at 6. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And stolen by White. The tray. Neesmith can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 12. And Bogdanovich kicks to Okongwu. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Gallinari has screen on White. Bogdanovich finds Gallinari. Over Williams, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Williams consistent at looking to score. Gallinari knows how to put pressure on defenders and earn that call. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Pritchard. Lays it up off the glass. Pritchard's got his second basket of the night.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Right, looking around. There's the triple. And he recovers it. Pass to Luwawu. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Luwawu's got his first points in this one.
That was just a perfect possession. Getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
In the third, 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third. Pritchard passes to Neesmith. And a miss there on the triple. And it's right with the ball for Atlanta. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Okongwu kicks to right to the inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
And the right decision from Wright. I mean, I can't say that, right?
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pritchard passes to Neesmith. Now the dish to Williams. And there's the pass to Tice. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
They like to read the battle. That's a bad way to lose a possession.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Smart against Young. In the corner. Tatum with it. Young with the steal. To the wing right side. 3-pointer. Cut it. And the Celtic lead has been cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Herter.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Smart goes in. Down kicks to Tatum. And there's the drive. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup it and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
30 seconds left in the third. Young against Smart. Young outside. No good from outside.
Can't do anything to fall, but it hasn't gotten him down. I mean, he's still gunning. He's still trying to control.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And so it's Boston, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down.
Fans, your Celtics answer.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
It's quick decision making. See a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so in the game for the Hawks, and the wings, Herter and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point guard position. Here's Young. Pass to Herter. From deep. Bangs on the trifecta.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Outside, Smart. Outside, Tatum. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from three. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
The D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
There's the lob to Brown. Young with the steal. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game. They've got the steals to prove.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight is also helpful.
Here are the Celtics dancers.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And it's tied up with that one. So it's the Hawks now. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Young passes to Collins. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Young against Smart. And there's the call on John Collins. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Brown outside. Takes it inside.
An opposing defender, thanks to his timing, his height, his reach. I mean, Capella is awesome at throwing shooters off their game.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And here's Young. Pass to Herter. Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Shot to stop the run. Smart misses.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Young. Rebound by Williams. And it's Williams with the ball for Boston. A 2-point game. And the rejection by Collins. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Brown feeling out of it. Driving to wow, hammering it in.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by the Hawks.
1:52 left in the game. Here's Herter. He's covered by Brown. Herter passes to Hunter. 5 on the clock. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation.
That's an unforced error. Drive a coach crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Smart against Young. Down low. Got a piece of it. Brown. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
I tell you what, Brown is a powerful wing player. You like to get him the ball inside.
1:19 left here in the fourth quarter. Young outside. Capella sets a screen for Young. Driving in.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Down kicks to Tatum. Feeds it to Horford.
It counts. Absorbing contact, finishing strong. I mean, Horford is more physical than some people give him credit for.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Oh, you're right. Time is of the essence. You got to move.
Smart against Young. Three-pointer. Connects from downtown.
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
Here's Boston now. Outside Tatum. To the paint. It's off. It's stolen by Capella. And they commit an intentional foul. Another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's his second. That's right. No other option but to foul and look for some misses.
And so they foul intentionally.
Jaylen Brown. That's his second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. And both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Boston. And it's going to come down to a 3-point attempt. I mean, what a huge moment to come through at the line.
And here's Tatum for 3. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with it. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.